Well, in this video I'm going to be making a 2-hook flapper rig, but it's clipped down. Just like this one here. As you can see, that is clipped down. It's a very neat, tidy rig, it's very effective, and it's also very easy to make. You cast it out, it hits the water, it releases the snoods, just like that, and you're fishing. Anyway, let's get into the video and show you how to make this rig. Well, here I got the mono, it's 80 mono. Roughly, I'd say it's about 3 foot long, the length of my arm, and to about here. I'll start off at the bottom of the rig first. What I'm putting on this is a Gemini link. It's got a little bend on it, so you can hook onto that for the clip down part of it. So you put this on. The knot I'm using is a blood knot, so you go round 6 times. Just like that. The tag end goes back through its own loop, there. Hold the tag end, give it a pull to straighten it out, just like that. Give it a wet with your mouth. What I'll do now is clip on a lead, just so I can pull the knot down. As you'll see now, lead's on there, and pull slowly, just gently like that. You don't want to rip it down. When you pull nylon and pull the knot down, it causes friction, which heats the line up. If you don't wet it and you pull it down fast, it can damage the line and weaken it. That's the reason we wet the line. Put that tag end off. So now you've got the we've got the clip on the bottom. Next, we want to get a crimp on. So we got a little crimp, we'll slide that on. Then a 6mm bead. You can go with smaller beads. I just like these beads personally. Then we've got a cascade swivel. I'll show you this a bit closer. I don't know if you can see that there. It's got a weird opening on the top of the swivel, and there's a little hook there. And if you look at the bottom, it looks like a normal swivel. The way you want to put this on is with the clip facing downwards, and the line goes up through it. Then get another bead, and then another crimp. So as you can see here, look, you've got a crimp, a bead, the cascade swivel, another bead, and another crimp. And as you can see, it sits down in that orientation. That is where you hook onto, that little clip right there. Now we'll get a normal swivel on the top part of the rig. So at the top part of the rig, same again, start off with a crimp, then you want a bead, then you want a swivel, then a bead, and then another crimp. Well, as you can see here, that's the bottom swivel, the cascade. The top swivel there is just a normal swivel. Now we'll tie on a swivel at the top, and that's the rig body complete. So at the top of the rig, just your normal swivel. You can use whatever connection you prefer. I normally clip my rigs on to a Trident tackle thermalink. Same again here, just the normal blood knot. I've gone round 6 times, back through the little loop. To pull it down, I've just got it on a little tool like this. Same again, just be gentle with it. There's no need to pull it down really fast. As you can see, that's formed a really nice little neat knot there, look. We'll clip the tag end off. You can go as close as you like. I generally leave a little tag end when I do it, like that. And that's more than enough. Now, that's the rig body complete there, look, as you can see. What we'll do now is put the snoods onto these swivels, set up the hook lengths and put the hooks on. We'll get them into position, decide where we want them, then we'll start crimping. On this rig I'm using a 30 snood line. For the top swivel, we'll just tie it on. Same again with the blood knot. The length of the top snood line is just over half of the rig, look. I'll show you there. It's just over half the rig. So I'm going to tie the hook onto this now. We're ready to set the swivels in place and crimp them. Well, the tag end on this, I like to leave it a little bit longer, around about there. Reason why, when you bait up with worm, this does help a little bit to hold it on there. What we'll do now, we've got it all tied up, we've got all the snoods on, all the hooks on, we've just got to crimp these into the positions we need them. So what I'm going to do is head over here, clip it up on a little clip I've got to make it a lot easier to set it all up. Well, as you can see here, we've got the bottom of the rig, we've got that little clip there. What you want to do is get this hook onto that clip, like that, and then slide all the beads and the swivel back up until you've got a bit of tension on it. Just like that. Now we've got tension there, we're going to crimp it into position at the top. As you can see, it's in position here. You want to give a bit of tension on it, just like that. Pair of pliers and just nip this crimp into position. just like that, only a nip. Right, what we've got here is the cascade swivel. So what you want to do is get the hook on the top snood and put it on the cascade swivel and let it hang loose. Run your fingers up the line like this, just to keep it all in line and tensioned, and then at the top you want to slide up the crimp to keep this line tight, just like we did for the bottom. Right there is where we want it, so I'm going to crimp this top crimp now. Well, that's it done, that's the rig made. It's nice, neat and tidy. Very effective rig, and it's just a good all-rounder. Couple of small baits on there and just chuck it out there. It's good for kids as well if you take the kids fishing. Couple of little black lug, maybe, bit of squid, bit of mackerel. Yeah, and it's a cracking little rig. Well, that's it then, I'm going to end the video here. It won't be too long, hopefully we can get out fishing, and I'll be using this rig on a venue near to me and showing you how it works and showing you bringing fishing, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. Well, if you found the video useful, please consider subscribing to the channel. The support would be really, really appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.